Hello everybody, this is Angie at Cuckoo for Coupons, and this is my Walgreens haul for the week of August 17th through August 23rd. So I ended up doing 3 transactions all together today. They were all in-store transactions, and I'm going to go over all of them with you. I'll show you exactly what I grabbed, what coupons I used, what spend boosters I used, all of that good stuff. But before I do any of that, I do want to say, if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please say hello in the comments below. I would love to say hello back to you. And if you have been supporting my channel since the beginning, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you guys find that you enjoy this video or you find it helpful in any way, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post my videos, and I would be super grateful. All right, let's go ahead and get into my Walgreens haul. So for my first transaction, I am going to be using this digital spend booster of spend $45 and earn $10 in Walgreens cash. So let me show you what I grabbed. First up, I decided to grab some of the Nexus products. So these shampoos and conditioners are on sale for $16, as well as these stylers. They're also all buy 2, get back a $10 register reward. So what I did is I grabbed one of the shampoos, and then I grabbed one of the stylers. I grabbed the hairspray. So these 2 products together total $32. We have a $10 off of 2 digital coupon that we just received. So I am going to use that. That is going to bring them down to $22 for both. But then I'm going to get back that $10 register reward, making them $12 for both. However, the reason that I grabbed one of each is because over on Fetch Rewards, I have this offer where if you buy one of the Nexus shampoo or conditioners along with one of the Nexus styling products, then you can get 5,000 points, which is the equivalent of about $5. So after getting that $5, that is going to make both of the products just $7 or only $3.50 each, which is a great deal. But guess what? I actually have a second offer on Fetch Rewards. It is spend $40 on Nexus shampoo, conditioner, or styling products and get $5 back. The 2 that I grabbed are not going to get me to that $40 mark, but they will track towards it. And I do plan on grabbing more of these in another transaction, so I should end up getting this $5 then. Next up, I grabbed some of the Dove products. So the Dove shampoo and conditioner are on sale for $5, and they're also buy 2, get back a $5 register reward. Now, my store was completely wiped out of the regular shampoos and conditioners, so hopefully you guys can find them in your store. But I did manage to find these 2 dryness and itch relief shampoos, so that's what I grabbed. At $5 each, they total $10. I do have a $4 off of 2 digital coupon. That is going to bring them down to $6 for both, but then I'm going to get back that $5 register reward, making both of them just $1 or only 50 cents each. Next up, I'm going to grab a couple of these Colgate Total toothpastes. So these are on sale for $4.50. But they are buy 2, get back a $3 register reward. So I grabbed 2 of them for a total of $9. I have this $5 off of 2 digital coupon. That is going to bring them down to $4 for both. But then I'm going to get back that $3 register reward, making both of them $1 or just 50 cents each. And then for these Colgate Total products, I do also have a fetch offer that is spend $15 on Colgate Total products at Walgreens and get back $1.50. So the two that I grabbed are not going to get me to the $15 mark, but they will track towards it. And then I'm going to grab some more in another transaction, just like I'm going to do with the Nexus products. So that next transaction should get me to that $15 mark so that I get back the $1.50. And here is everything I'm getting for my first transaction. Everything you see here totals $51. So I'm above the 45 that I need it to be at for my digital spend booster. And because I'm at $51, I can actually use $5 in Walgreens cash and still be above that $45. So that is what I'm going to do to help lower my out-of-pocket. I also have 2 register rewards that I'm going to use. I have a $10 and a $5. So now I'm going to take all of this and head to the register. And here is my receipt. So everything rang up as it should. The cashier scanned my 2 register rewards, the $10 and the $5. Then my $10 off of 2 for the Nexus came off, the $5 off of 2 for the Colgate, and the $4 off of 2 for the Dove. The subtotal was $17. And you can't see it here, but I did pay $5 in Walgreens cash. So I'll show you that in just a moment. But if I take the $17 and I add the 2 register rewards that I used, the $10 and the $5, then I technically paid $32 for all of these items. But then I got back $18 in register rewards. I got $10 for buying the 2 Nexus products, $5 for buying the 2 Dove, and $3 for buying the 2 Colgate. Then I got a total of $10.46 in Walgreens cash. And that is $10 for my digital spend booster, and the rest is just everyday Walgreens cash. Also, you can see that I did use $5 in Walgreens cash on my transaction. And then I submitted my receipt to Fetch Rewards, where I got $5 back. Also, the Nexus tracked towards that other offer that I had, and it tracked towards the Colgate offer. So at the end, this transaction ended up being free plus a $1.46 moneymaker. And I think that is an amazing deal for these products. So for my second transaction, I just did the Nexus deal alone because I did not receive a digital spend booster on my other account. So what I did is I just did the Nexus alone, and then I did the Colgate alone on different transactions. And that way I could just use some Walgreens cash to pay. So I'm not going to go over exactly what the deal is again, just because I already did. But I did switch accounts, and this time I grabbed the conditioner to go with the shampoo that I grabbed in that first transaction. And then instead of grabbing hairspray, I grabbed the mousse. So these 2 products together total $32. I have that same 10 off of 2 digital on this account, so that will bring them down to $22. I'll get back the $10 register reward, making both of them $12. And then I'll submit my receipt to Fetch Rewards, where I'll get $5 back for buying one of the conditioners and then one of the styling products. But then I'm also going to get back an additional $5 because I only have $8 left to go to get this $5 on the Nexus products. And this will definitely get me there. So these 2 are going to end up being just $2 for both, or only $1 each, which is incredible. And here is my receipt. So everything rang up as it should. The 10 off of 2 digital came off. My subtotal was $22, and I did use $20 in Walgreens cash to keep my out-of-pocket as low as possible. I got back my $10 register reward for buying the 2 Nexus products, and then I submitted my receipt to Fetch Rewards, where I did get back $10. So in the end, both of these Nexus products cost just $2. And then for my last transaction, I just did the Colgate deal again. This time I grabbed the whitening kind. So together these are $9. I used that same 5 off of 2 digital that brought them down to $4. Then I'll get back a $3 register reward, making both of them just $1. But then the difference this time is when I submit my receipt to Fetch Rewards. Because I only have $6 to go, I should meet this, meaning I'll get back the $1.50. So that is going to make both of them free plus a 50-cent moneymaker. And here is that receipt. So my 5 off of 2 digital came off. My subtotal was $4. I paid $4 in Walgreens cash, and then I got back my $3 register reward. Then I did take my receipt and submit it to Fetch Rewards, and I got back $1.50. So in the end, these 2 products ended up being free plus a 50-cent moneymaker. And here is everything all together that I got at Walgreens today. My first transaction was free plus a $1.46 moneymaker. My second transaction had a cost of $2. And then my third transaction was free plus a 50-cent moneymaker. So in the end, I got all of these items for just 4 cents. And I think that is an amazing deal. It's basically free. It's not free, but it's basically free. And that is it. That is everything I have for my Walgreens haul. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would really help out my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and good luck couponing.